would you do if the person you buried 5 years ago suddenly wrote you a letter, not just any letter, but one in their own handwriting, and everything written inside came true? This is the story of Yuna and the impossible letters that changed her life forever. 5 years, that was how long it had been since Yuna lost the love of her life, Ji-hoon. Every morning, she opened the small bookstore where she worked. She smiled at customers, organized dusty shelves, and pretended she had moved on. But every evening, she quietly visited the same cemetery, the same grave, the same flowers. She never missed a single anniversary, because some people never truly leave your heart. One rainy afternoon, as Yuna returned home, she noticed a white envelope resting in her mailbox. There was no stamp, no return address, only her name, written in handwriting she would recognize anywhere. Her hands began to shake. It was Ji-hoon's handwriting. Her heart raced as she slowly opened the envelope. Inside was a single letter. Dear Yuna, if you're reading this, then I'm already gone. Please don't cry. Instead, trust every word I'm about to tell you. She froze. How was this possible? Ji-hoon had died 5 years ago. At first, she convinced herself someone was playing a cruel prank. Then, she kept reading. Today, at exactly 3:20 p.m., a little girl wearing a yellow raincoat will drop her teddy bear outside your bookstore. Please give it back to her. Yuna looked at the clock. She hurried outside. 3 minutes later, a little girl in a bright yellow raincoat ran past the bookstore. Her teddy bear slipped from her hands, exactly as the letter had described. Yuna stood there speechless. Before she could process what had happened, the child smiled and thanked her. Everything in the letter had come true. The following Monday, another letter arrived. Again, no stamp. Again, Ji-hoon's handwriting. This time, it read, "Don't take the bus tomorrow. Walk instead." Confused but frightened, Yuna decided to listen. The next morning, she walked to work. Halfway there, dozens of emergency vehicles rushed past her. The same bus she normally took had crashed into a delivery truck. Several passengers were injured. Yuna covered her mouth in shock. That letter had just saved her life. Every Monday, another impossible letter appeared. Some letters reminded her of memories she had forgotten. The first snowfall they watched together, the promise they made beneath the cherry blossoms. With every letter, it felt like Ji-hoon had never truly disappeared. Instead of grieving, Yuna found herself smiling again. For the first time in years, she felt alive. But the letters slowly became different. One Monday, the final envelope arrived. It was shorter than the others. Inside was only one sentence. Tomorrow, 6:15 p.m. Don't let the little boy cross the old bridge. Nothing else. The next evening, Yuna stood near the bridge, nervously checking the time. Then, she saw him, a small boy chasing a red ball toward the road. At the exact same moment, a speeding truck lost control around the corner. Without thinking, she grabbed the boy just seconds before the truck crashed through the bridge railing. The impact echoed across the river. People screamed. Police and ambulances arrived within minutes. The little boy was safe. As Yuna caught her breath, she overheard an officer speaking. The truck's brakes suddenly failed. Those words hit her like lightning. Brakes failed. That was exactly how Ji-hoon had died 5 years earlier. For the first time, Yuna understood. Maybe these letters weren't meant to change the past. They were meant to stop someone else from suffering the same fate. Days later, searching for answers, Yuna visited the old neighborhood post office. An elderly postmaster recognized Ji-hoon's name immediately. With tears in his eyes, he disappeared into the back room and returned with a small wooden box. Inside were dozens of sealed envelopes, each one dated years before Ji-hoon's death. "He came here every month," the old man whispered. "He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to mail these letters one by one." Yuna couldn't stop crying. Ji-hoon had planned every letter long before he died. But then she noticed something impossible. The final letter, the one that saved the little boy, wasn't inside the box. The postmaster frowned. "I've never seen that one before." Yuna slowly unfolded it. At the bottom, in fresh ink, were words she had somehow missed. "Thank you for finally smiling again." A warm breeze swept across the street. The letter slipped from her fingers. She ran after it, but it vanished, as if it had never existed. Yuna looked upward, closed her eyes, and smiled through her tears. Maybe love doesn't end when someone dies. They find a way to reach us, even from the other side.